Hi guys, and welcome back to Crypto Chester. I'm here today to give you a BTC update. We're also going to be going through the trade of the day. This is a trade that I'm going to be showcasing to you today, and I do every single day. And we're currently 13 successful trades in a row, so make sure you watch the video all the way to the end to see that. And again, we're going to be doing the giveaway winner first thing, and then we're going to be going into BTC. So without further ado, let's get straight into the giveaway winner. And the giveaway winner today is going to be... It's going to be Joe. Joe, you've won the giveaway today. You've won literally 1 week on the WOB machine indicator, and this is an indicator that I use to make money continuously. If you guys did want to enter the giveaway, all you got to do is go down to the video section and, the comment section, and literally just drop a little comment about BTC or what you think about the video, etc., etc. You can see the examples here. And also, guys, drop a like on the video as well, and you will be entered. Again, if you did want to trade BTC, you can also go to my link here. I am a partner with BitGet here, guys, and you will get a bonus of $4,163 if you do create an account and deposit to that account and start trading with it. Good stuff coming through from there. But yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into BTC and let's talk about the short-term time frame. You can see yesterday we were talking about the idea of a potential short position, a potential pullback from this gargantuan pump to the upside, and we did actually see that come through, guys. It wasn't the biggest amount of money made in the world, but it was around a 0.95% in terms of profit, right? A couple of take profits hit, which was pretty good. It was an upward sloping parallel channel, so that does tend to usually mean it breaks to the downside. What are we looking for now, guys? So let's get rid of that. That was yesterday's short-term TA. What I'm looking for now, you can see clearly we've got a very strong trend line coming down like so, and then potentially something coming down again like so. This is a falling parallel channel. Falling parallel channels, they tend to usually break to the upside, guys. So the measure moves that we could be looking for is going to be looking something along... I mean, it's going to be looking something along the lines of this for now, and this is then we basically take that measure move and we basically pull that over to the potential break up scenario coming through like so. And to be honest, guys, after seeing such a gargantuan pump to the upside, a pullback here without invalidating the higher low that we currently do have here at around 19,961, it's still looking like it could explode to the upside, right? This is a bull flag scenario, as just discussed there. So this does look like it could pop up to the upside if we do get a nice breakout scenario above all major moving averages here at around 20,580, maybe even 20,600. In terms of percentages, 2.39% on the table to be taken there, guys. Pretty good stuff, so make sure you keep your eyes peeled for that. Staggering those TPs at all the crucial levels, you know the score. If we dump down here, guys, that's not a problem. It's absolutely fine. Then we could basically be using potentially head and shoulders patterns coming through, guys. Head and shoulders pattern coming through, which would bring the price all the way back down to around 19,300. So this isn't completely out of the question, guys. So please be aware for that. You can see the volume weighted ATR band coming up as well here on the hourly. We know this is a very big level of support, guys. You can see, just for a few examples, you can see the bounces in terms of the support on this bad boy that we have done before. So let's just take into consideration if this is going to come down, I would expect a potential bounce. Am I going to be blindly long on this? Probably not, but there could be a little micro short coming through out of this chart pattern to the downside if this is going to happen. Let's jump in and do a little measure move for that, and let's get that lined up. It's going to be something along the lines of this. In terms of percentages there, we're going to be looking for, again, another around a 2.16%. So these are the areas that I'm really looking for the short-term time frame here for Bitcoin today. In terms of the MACD, guys, indicators, downtrend is slowly fizzling off. We've got a very long, it's been a long time we've been in this downtrend for the MACD here on the hourly. So I would expect some sort of bullish crossover to be coming through unless we do have continuation of this downtrend coming through. But as I was saying, we do have bull flag scenario coming through there, guys. So the chances of us actually breaking all the way down continuously without a pullback to the upside, it's fairly unlikely. I will go through some other support levels here on the longer term time frame in a second. In terms of the directional movement index, guys, ADX climbing up above, near enough above the 25. Just had the bullish crossover, sorry, the bearish crossover at around the ADX was just above 20. So it does show the downtrend is slightly stronger than we have seen in previous trends, right? One of the reasons why we have dumped down significantly is because you can see we've got two very strong bearish divergence to the downside here, which obviously brings the price down to the bearish momentum here on the hourly. Now we are in the bearish control zone, so this is bearish right now. We are currently near enough oversold here, guys. So technically a buyback is needed, and as I said, we have been trending now for a considerable amount of time. So please be aware, a buyback will probably come through before another colossal dump. Okay. When I say colossal dump, it's like literally like $300 or so because we're on the short-term time frame. But moving on to the midterm, it's going to be the 4-hour time frame there, guys. Let's jump in and see what we're looking at. I was actually long on the midterm time frame. It was looking pretty good for continuation to the upside. But hey, I'm not naive to the fact that we need pullbacks. I'm not naive to the fact that we need to respect market structure for a lovely, nice uptrend. So What did I do? I got in, I hit my first 2 take profits, bang, bang, first 2 take profits hit, made 1.68% to the upside, and then basically took my stop loss, put my stop loss at entry. So yeah, did get stopped out. Hey, I'm not worried. I would have probably been stopped out way below actual entry there if I did stay in. So yeah, pretty good stuff indeed. Made 1.68% for that move. Ideally, it wasn't great because I did want to make the 11.27%, but hey, it doesn't always go in your favor, guys, and this is why we do stagger our take profits and basically grid our take profits to basically get as much money as possible out of potential moves. Okay, we don't need to be naive to the fact of this of certain things happening. Now, as I was saying about the pullback to the upside after we have seen this little micro dump here, whether we are going to see that the right shoulder for the head and shoulders pattern coming through, we do have Fibonacci retracement up around 20,356. So if we do have a pull up to there, we can definitely see resistance on this area has come through before multiple times. So this is sort of the area that I am watching. If we do dump down from here, God help Bitcoin. We're going to be back down inside of this range here, which we've been talking about for a few goddamn weeks now. We'll be back down inside of this range, and you know what happens when we see resistance from this range. It's absolutely brutal. And when I say brutal, I'm talking all the way down to around 18,500 without hesitation, guys. Very fast dumps to the downside if this is going to come to fruition there. Key areas for bounce points I want to look for, it's going to be around 19,800 and also 19,276. Those are the key volume weighted average true range areas that I'm looking for there. Directional movement index, let's have a look at that. ADX very high, bullish crossover. ADX was low when that actually crossed over, so that does indicate that the trend wasn't going to be very strong, but you can see now we are seeing a bit of a pullback in the ADX. Now, if the ADX is going to stay well above this 25 and 20 area when we do have the bearish crossover, which we're just about to see the positive coming down and the negative coming up, crossing upwards to the positive there, this basically gives us the idea with the ADX this high that it's going to be a strong downtrend, guys. I'll repeat that, it's going to be a strong downtrend if the ADX is above 25. So that's just be cautious, guys. Just be very cautious because it's not looking that great. Another bearish sign here for Bitcoin, another pullback sort of signal that we're going to see Bitcoin pull back from here. It is going to be losing this major trend line here in the bullish control zone on the 4-hour time frame, guys. Very crucial stuff because you can see we lost the level of support, which we have bounced off before multiple times. It has been pretty good, but unfortunately, we haven't seen that come through this time. We saw the candle body close. We saw the RSI level not get respected here, and we're probably going to see downwards momentum coming through. So yeah, definitely an area that I would be watching here, guys. Definitely an area. In terms of the longer term time frame, let's jump through to that and see what we're working with there. You can see we did have that falling wedge scenario, and we were looking for this measure move to the upside. I was completely aware of this trap zone scenario coming through from here. The trap zone trend line is around 20,800. If we go up in the chart, you can see multiple levels of resistance coming through from this area before, up at around 40k, and also up around 40k, and also we did see some resistance around 45k as well there. So this is an area that I really would expect resistance to be coming through, and that's why we are dumping down. If we are going to dump down and bounce back up, the key areas to be watching here is you can see major moving averages here ready to cross over, looking pretty juicy, looking pretty coiled up. We know what happens when we see coiled up moving averages, guys. We see an explosion in the price, okay? So this is very interesting stuff, because if we come down, we lose this. If we lose these major moving averages here, I would expect absolutely colossal dumps to the downside, all the way down to that 18.5 sort of area. Do I think we're going to be breaking the lows of 17.6 right now? Yeah, pretty much. Not really. I don't think we have the momentum to the downside unless we see an absolute colossal dump, and I do think we will bounce before then. It won't just be an absolutely cascade down. But overall, I do think this is going to be a trap scenario right now. In terms of the packages, guys, let's look at the premium scout package. We crossed the multi-time frame. We are below the price action channel as well. We did see the 2 bearish candle body closes coming through for that there. So that is basically a short signal coming through. You can see we actually made money coming down from there. Good stuff indeed. Around near enough 0.7%, not too bad, depending on your exit strategy. Now, as I said, we are seeing a little micro uptrend coming through. So in terms of resistance points to be looking out for there, we've got the 200 EMA around 20,400, 20,300. Those are the sorts of areas I really would expect a pullback. Nice bit of resistance, and then continuation to the downside from there. That's sort of what is looking like on the micro and the macro, basically colliding with each other. Moving on to the ultra swing package, we did see a sell signal coming through most recently here for the super trend OBV, guys, and that's come from around 20,300. So very interesting point. I do want to see if we hold the double EMA trend line here. the double EMA moving averages, sorry, and we're currently resting on that in terms of level of support. If we lose this bad boy, I would expect to come down to the triple, and that's going to be around 19,600. So please, please, please be aware for that. But overall, we are looking for a more short side. We made money on the most recent buy from the linear trend spotter, pretty good stuff. But the sell signal still hasn't really made us that much money as of yet. I want to see a bigger move here on the 4 hour, hopefully down to around 19,600. That's going to be it from a trading perspective in terms of Bitcoin. Let's jump to the trade of the day. The trade of the day today, guys, is going to be a bit of Decentraland. It's going to be a bit of Decentraland. It's going to be a short position, guys. I'm looking for a short position on Decentraland because you can see most of the markets look genuinely bearish for a pullback. But what I would say here, this chart pattern itself is an upward sloping parallel channel, looking pretty goddamn healthy in my opinion. Look at the levels of support. And we're just about to test this level of support with coiled up moving averages, with just losing the 200 EMA. 200 SMA is still there holding us up in terms of support, but we haven't tested it just yet. So if we come down, get candle body close below the 200 EMA, I'm going to be shorting the hell out of this asset, okay? And in terms of how much percentages there is to be made here, paper on the table to be taken, it's going to be around a 4.2%, 420% there. Amazing stuff. Looking pretty good for a lovely short position there. Ideally, I would like to see a little bit of a pullback to these major moving averages here, and then continuous dumps to the downside. But yeah, candle body close is going to be around this area that I'm looking for there, guys. If you are looking for a Telegram group to join, top right hand corner, there is a group in the corner for you guys. It's completely free. It's like a tightly knitted family. It's great stuff, and I will be posting updates of the trade of the day in there throughout the day today. In terms of the trade of the day from yesterday's Solana, guys, it did actually come through. We did make around 1.28% from entry. 2 take profits here. Really, really good stuff. This was the 13th trade in a row. Okay, the 13th trade in a row in terms of success, guys. So make sure you're tuning in every single weekday for these trades of the day, because we're just not losing. We're just not losing. It's absolutely amazing stuff. But yeah, moving on to the trade of the day before this, which we didn't actually see. Oh no, we did see this play out, and it was actually pretty good here. It was around a 4.99% move to the downside, and that was Matic there, guys. We did actually get in when we did see this area dump here. First take profit was at this upward sloping TP here. You can see upward sloping trend line here, support line. You can see the first take profit was pretty much slapped straight away, and then from there it's just been cascading down, looking pretty goddamn good, smashing take profits as well. So yeah, I think this was the 12th successful trade in a row there. So yeah, we're up to 13. Hopefully, this is going to be, hopefully this is going to be 13, right? But yeah, that's going to be it from me, guys. Thank you ever so much for tuning in. And again, guys, if you did want to trade Bitcoin, jump to the link in the description, jump onto this BitGet partner link, and you can get a bonus of around $4,000. Unbelievable stuff. But yeah, that's going to be it from me. Thank you ever so much for watching. Be careful on Bitcoin. But for now, it's going to be peace out and goodbye from me, Crypto Chester.